Warning! The following show may contain strong language, as well as other content that may not be suitable for a younger audience. The show may also contain spoilers for any and all anime and manga, so please ensure you check the description below for the relevant spoiler warnings. Thanks for watching, Olga.
The time has come to dive and dip in a bowl of Dunkaroos with coconut cookies.
Of course it has.
It's also Dunkaroos.
It's also time to record a podcast. Woo!
Is it? Oh, shit.
It is.
Is that why we're here?
Check your watches, motherfuckers. It's podcast o'clock. It's the Manga Raiders Happy Hour. Woo!
That's exciting.
MRHH, episode 92. My name is Simon, better known as Vacant. To my virtual left is Manimal.
So Manimal here, ready to jam and yam. Episode 92. That's like 101.
Kind of good. And then there's Coryn as well. Who's here?
Hello!
Oh, since you were upbeat, I've got to be upbeat. Come on! Woo, woo! Party!
You've got to be upbeat. It's the season preview.
Oh, yes, it is! It's summertime. I should have Will Smith playing in the background because it is the summer season preview we're about to do. If you are a manga or anime fan wondering what the fuck to watch this season, stay tuned because we're about to tell you. Not just yet, no, because there's a more important question, and that is, Manimal, how have you been, good sir? And what have you been doing your week?
Well, there's something even more important. We're here to talk about anime, but instead I'm going to talk about some good albums from 1992. That would be Wasp, The Crimson Idol, Megadeth, Countdown to Extinction, Sonic Youth, Dirty, Kiss Revenge, Ice Cube, The Predator, Nirvana, Incesticide, and PJ Harvey, Dry. My week was the same that it's always been. I didn't do anything that exciting, and now I have Orangina, and I'm going to open it. I just opened it.
Oh, that was satisfying. I know, for the record, I know what Orangina is. Orangina?
Orangina is the most beautiful drink ever created. It's basically just orange juice, but it's sparkling and wonderful.
Wait.
Now, I'm going to argue that rum also exists and beer. So...
They are good drinks. Collectively. Rum and beer together is an amazing drink.
Is it? Is that what you... Do you people do that?
Rum-flavored beer, I should paraphrase, not just dump rum and beer.
Okay, there's a difference, because over here we have a tequila-flavored beer.
Oh, that's really good as well.
It's weird. I don't know, man. I don't know about it.
I love it. Tequila-flavored beer, rum-flavored beer is amazing, especially spiced rum-flavored beer. Oh, that's a summer thing for me. Spiced rum-flavored beer. I wish I had some right now because I want to get into the summery mood, but haven't seen it in the shops.
Over here we have in KC, there's a local brewery called Boulevard, and they make a beer that is called Radler, like a rattlesnake.
Okay.
So Radler.
Yeah.
And it's a lemon ginger beer.
Huh.
And it tastes like summer.
There's some certain tastes that are just defined with summer. What else did you do What else did you do with your week, Manimal?
I released my 7th album, Homestyle. It sucks like my other albums. Listen to it. SoundCloud.com/PopTartHero. Vacant does the intro.
I do the intro. Woo! DJ. What was the names? DJ.
DJ Dingle Snatch.
Classy. I love it.
I don't remember now.
Something Dingle Snatch. That was the one.
Yeah, it's really classy.
I like that name. It was one of my favorite names.
Yeah, again, I'm just freaking marathoning it. That's what I do with everything. I want to see how many albums I can make this year. This is my 4th one of 2017. So we'll see.
By this rate, by the end of the year, you will have run out of ideas and made an album all about the adventures of the Big Balls Posse.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Big Balls Posse.
I've technically already run out of ideas, but you know.
You won't. You'll be inspired.
I mean, I always think I'm running out of ideas, and then I get new ideas, so that's how anything works.
I was going to say, that's kind of like how ideas work.
Yeah. You're like, I have nothing, and then you're like, wait, I have everything.
Mm-hmm.
it goes.
You just need to follow your ambition. Is
Follow
what
your ambition.
Harry Dinglesnatch would say. But
What Harry Dinglesnatch? Yeah, now I'm 4 songs into my next album. You know how it goes.
can we make a wager that you're going to get to double digits? I'm confident you will.
Don't assume that.
Okay.
That would mean he has to make, what, 3 more albums this year? He's already made 4? It's not half over yet. You're pretty good odds.
Yeah.
No, I mean, now you're challenged me, damn it!
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. Coryn, how was your week?
It was okay. I helped move some stuff back home. I don't know if I mentioned buying a couch last episode. I probably did. Bought a couch.
You didn't mention your couch. This is the debut episode of Coryn's Couch.
Wait, you got the couch?
I don't have it yet.
Oh.
It's going to arrive in like a month and a half.
What?
Okay.
So it's a sectional, so it's a big L-shaped thing, right?
Ah, corner sofa.
And since it's a build-your-own sectional couch thing, it's custom order no matter what you do.
Okay, that makes more sense then. I was going to say, 6-week delivery time scale for anything is a bit, I'm used to next day delivery. Get some Amazon Prime on that bitch.
So right now my living room is empty. I have my big white carpet I've been sitting on and like playing Overwatch, but that's all that's in there. Aside from the cardboard boxes I moved in.
Bacon, you gotta make a bet right now. What's gonna show up first, Coryn's couch or my Canon socks?
When are your socks supposed to show up?
They shipped almost 2 weeks ago.
Definitely your socks then.
Your socks, definitely.
Who knows?
I ordered the couch a week ago, and I was given a prognosis of 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay. Well, you never know. Psycho's album took a while, but we'll see.
Normally,
but 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the Beach Fossils' new album, Somersault, is really great. Just wanted to say that.
That's good then.
And Katy Perry's new album comes out this week. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be awful.
Stop dissing Katie. What if she listens to this? She's going to turn off and tell all the fans too.
She's listening to this, I'd say.
If she's listening to this and she turns off and tells all her fans not to listen to us, we'll have a massive publicity spike because nobody's going to know what we are. And then news media is just going to be like, who the fuck is this podcast that Katy Perry doesn't want us to listen to?
She's going to say, don't listen to these guys. She just doesn't have to say anything, and the result is the same.
No, they'll have to listen to us to know what the hell we're about.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is that time of the episode where we tweet Katy
tweet
Perry and just say, "Please don't listen to us."
Hey, your first 2 albums, they're really good. They're in my top 50. But why do you suck now? You're over.
Oh,
I mean, if we started hunting down all the weeaboo celebrities, do you think we could get them to listen to our podcast?
Eventually, one of them would.
Yeah. If you
That's
are a
just how
weeaboo
the odds of
celebrity,
life are.
if you're a weeaboo celebrity, please, make yourself known and let us know that you're around. We love you. As we love everyone. There we go. That'll work.
Beautiful.
I won't tweet Katy Perry. I haven't got the heart to tell her music's bad. I mean, she's working on it. She puts more effort into it than we do here, so I kind of...
I don't know. Did you listen to Bon Appetit? There's maybe 1 second of effort.
Yeah, that one wasn't great. Okay, that one isn't the best. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah. I love how everybody knows that it's shit too. It's not just like a thing where it's like, oh yeah, like everyone knows that it's shit.
It's pretty bad. I mean, it's called Bon Appetit, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, when I saw the title, I was like, oh, it's doomed.
I don't know if you can judge a song by its name, but I guess I haven't heard it yet, so I don't know.
You've probably heard it and not even recognized it's Katy Perry.
They don't play it on the radio, though.
I don't know, because I haven't listened to any sort of pop music for like a year and a half now.
That's a lie. You listened to 8 years of it.
I did, but only up to 2015, so it doesn't count. I'm not listening to anything new, basically.
Okay.
You're not missing anything. Except for Carly Rae released the greatest single of 2017. It will be the best. Cut to the Feeling is going to be the best song of this year. It's amazing. When
you said you can't judge a song by its title, I will counterpoint with Jason Derulo's. It's swallow, but he pronounces it as swalla. Swalla. What the fuck is Swallow?
You knew it was going downhill from the moment you realized it was made by Jason Derulo.
Listen.
Yes, and also the fact that it's called Swallow instantly means it'll suck.
Jason Derulo, everybody
As
make
it is properly pronounced. Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. Yeah, there we go. I'd like that to happen for every beginning of this. I would just Raiders.
If he was called Jason Dorito, would you call him a crisp?
I'd call him a tortilla chip. Shut up, you.
Oh. Okay.
Shut the fuck
Gotcha.
up.
So, did you talk about your week?
I haven't yet.
How about you?
How was my week? Well, before we go any further, just have to, on a serious note, those wondering, obviously we had Josh on last week. I missed him. The mother was here.
The mother was back.
He had the kids for the weekend.
Now daddy's
mother
home
as
again.
in maternal part of the partnership, not the motherfucker.
Yeah, he's not a motherfucker. He's
Although, get back here, you motherfucker. Be on more episodes. God damn it. I know you're curing cancer or something.
He's doing
with
something.
insect cells.
He's doing something with insect cells that
He's doing very
proteins.
complicated science stuff.
He's doing smart sciencey stuff. But yeah, Josh, just to let everyone know, as you may know, Josh lives in London. He's absolutely fine in the events of what have happened over the last week. We spoke to him, and he's absolutely fine, if anyone was wondering. But that's all we're going to say about that. This is the happy hour, and it's happy for a reason. My week was... I'm starting to get like you, Manimal. Same as always. I'm a bit lost
Same
now.
as always.
I'm lost.
I feel like every week I'm going to be like, I'm going to say this on the show. And then we do the show and I'm
just
like,
forget it.
Same as always.
I am lost.
I got to freaking write this stuff down.
Do it.
Probably.
Make a journal. Make a little post-it note so you remember stories and quirks. But I am lost in the quagmire at the moment because I'm suffering from Persona 5 withdrawals. I finished the game. It's done. It's dusted. And I
You
don't
didn't
know
talk
what
about
to
it on
do.
the show, yeah. You finished the game.
Well,
So you haven't gone to the Persona cast yet.
Yeah.
News. Me and Nerbon, did the Persona 5 spoiler cast.
You did?
And we recorded that a couple of days ago. Went 3.5 hours of recorded
good show.
material.
Jesus, man.
And we sort of had a structure, then we realized we would there's a lot to talk about, okay? So
I understand. So you're going to split it up into a couple different episodes then?
I'm thinking what we're going to do is try and, because we sort of did it like sound, visuals, characters, plot, story, that gameplay. So I think I might try and chop it into that, or just put it out in 3 parts and, people can pick and choose from what they want. Oh man, we went long. The only reason we stopped as well was because I was just super tired. So,
Let's be honest. If they're going to listen to any part of the Persona 5 podcast, they're really listening to hear about more Persona 5 stuff because they're in the same position you are. So you might as well just put them out 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's true. We'll put them out in like hour sound bites. Yeah, that'd be fine because whenever there's a natural conclusion. That was a fun game. And I finally started the fan fiction that I was doing because I've never really written a fan fiction. And my problem is that I'm incapable of writing short stories. So I did what I do with any story. I was writing out detailed character descriptions, character arcs, locations, history for all this stuff. Really doing heavy research, and it's a fucking fan fiction. Just like I had to just sit there and just go, no. Just fucking start writing.
I guarantee you people have done more research for fan fictions before.
I wrote a fan fiction about Canon and Daya on Facebook. I put a lot of research into that one. It involved KFC.
This is the thing, though. Like, I was just like, you've got to just get into it. Like, just go and do it now while you're interested, while your motivation's up. So I've started that. That's filling the void of persona-ness. And I've also got Persona 3 Portable, which I'm now taking around with me on my Vita to play, which is fun. I'm revisiting one of the old games just to give me that fix. In terms of reading and writing, that's reading and writing done. Anime, I have not kept up with anything this week, so I have got fuck all to talk about there.
Neither have I. Oh.
Well,
I finally caught up.
Only watching Sakura Coast.
I finally caught up on the episodes I missed for like a month because of moving and all that. But now I didn't catch everything on last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm again behind. But what I can say is, why won't Attack on Titan give me exposition? Because the last episode I watched is they just talk in trees.
They talk in trees.
Because they have a big fight scene, and then they have another episode where it kind of cools down, and then at the end of the episode, they're like, oh, we're going to tell you some stuff, we're going to reveal some fucking truth on you, and then nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. All I'll say is...
This is the first time I've been disappointed in this season.
Be careful what you wish for, because there's some things that I'm like,
We'll see.
It's still brilliant. You finally got to the reveal. Spoilers for Attack on Titan Season 2. Fast forward ahead if you haven't watched up to that point. How did you find the reveal?
That Reiner and Bohelt were Titans?
Yeah.
Brian spoiled it for me.
Yeah, he told us about
he
that.
He did tell us.
Because several episodes beforehand, I was sitting on the couch and I was watching, and he's like, so those are the Colossus and Armored Titan, right? And I'm like, fuck you. And he's like, well, that's not technically me spoiling it for you. You're like, but obviously you know. Obviously you have prior knowledge.
Oh,
Destroyed.
no. We said at the time, because I was like, that's the one thing that you have not you've managed to have it not spoiled for years, literally years.
And you get spoiled by the guy who doesn't even keep up with it.
Right at the finish line, just casually dropping it in there. Oh, by the way, this is
But it was a bomb ass fight, so
it was really good. I really liked
that was a great fight. I love Titan fights.
Yeah,
they're so good.
I really liked how they did it, because it wasn't like a big epic reveal, like, oh, and suddenly, like, betrayal. It was sort of just how they really casually mentioned it to him, just like, can we have a word? Yeah.
I was really confused there for a second, because, like, they were doing it in the background of the scene, not even the foreground.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like, they were, like, concentrating on all the other dudes walking away, and, like, you know how when it's subbed on, like, Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
They'll have the main text on the bottom and the secondary text on top when two people are speaking at the same time. And they had it on top, and I'm like, what's going on here? You can't just drop these fucking nuggets of truth on me way up in the top of the screen.
Yeah, the peripheral text that's not important. But I liked how they played it, because, like, it was just, as we say, so casual, everyone's walking away, and, you know, they're not the focus of the scene. It's just, so he's the Armored Titan, I'm the Colossal, he's the Colossal Titan, I'm the Armored one. We're going to need you to come back with us, and we won't kill everyone. And just so casually done, and it's like...
Which not to sidetrack us into a writer's episode, but it's very realistic, isn't it?
Yeah.
How that would play down. And, like, in real life, you don't have giant, epic build-up moments when you tell somebody your darkest secrets. You just kind of let it happen sometimes.
That's true. Yeah.
I can't tell you how disappointed I was when high school ended, and I was like, oh, my plot threads are gonna come together. And then I woke up the next day, and I was like, this is another day.
Everyone's gone. What?
There is kind of a sense of underwhelmingness when something, like with high school, when you just like,
It was the most underwhelming. The last day I was walking away, I was like, it's a lot. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
You're expecting some kind of music to be playing, like at the end of Breakfast Club?
Well, I did. I put on a tape, I was listening to Psycho Circus. I screamed at the school and drove away.
Forget about me.
Yeah.
See, I remember last day of high school, I just got online and talked to one of my friends from MR who's long ago left the site. Like, nothing happened really. Like, the biggest day for me, my moment of, fuck, we're free, kind of happened. Well, I guess it was a few days after our last day when we were doing their, what's the word?
Exams?
Practice for graduation. There's a different word for it.
Practice for graduation.
Yeah.
Like the ceremony?
You have a ceremony?
Yeah, like, they brought us all to the gym, and it's like, okay, you're going to sit here, you're going to walk this way, you're going to...
Oh, wait, you have it it after the last day? Because here we have it before the last day.
Our last...
It's potential. It's potential grads.
Wait.
That's weird.
It is.
No, we graduated, our last day of school was like, I want to say like a Wednesday. It was earlier in the week, and then that Friday we had practice.
What?
Yeah,
after
that's not
me
how
and
it
all my
works.
friends just went and just chilled at a friend's house.
So
in the weirdest afternoon that was normal afternoon, but like it felt like it was like 10 hours long. But
so you guys have like, do you know in the movie style where you all have like the graduation? Is that like true? That's what happens?
What do you mean in the movie style? Like,
there's just like there's a super boring ceremony where you sit on the stage and you get super hot under the lights and they call you up and you get a piece of paper. It's literally just a piece of paper. It's a fake prop.
Yeah, like they put us all in the gym and like the valedictorian and the salutatorian give a speech and one of the teachers gives a speech and the principal gives a speech and we all file up along and grab our diploma or fake diplomas. Because it was like a little piece of rolled up paper.
They just give you a piece of rolled up paper. It's not actually diploma, especially because over here it's before, so some of these people might not even be graduating.
Yeah. And like we got like a little leather like folder booklet thing to like slide it into to make it look fancy, but like our real diplomas came in the mail, or like we got our real diplomas like afterwards in the secondary gym, because my high school had 2 gyms because we don't know how to spend money.
Wow.
That's interesting.
What happens over there?
Okay, this is what happened on my last day of school. It was a half day. Everyone comes in the morning. You have an extra shirt that everyone signs. You do all that, right? Don't you, over there? On your last day of school, you get your shirt signed. Everyone just
I got everyone to sign.
We have yearbooks.
I made comics, so I got everyone to sign my last comic.
We did have senior shirts, I remember. I remember, because we all had our nicknames like on the back of the senior shirts, except mine got misquoted. Mine was supposed to have quotation marks, and they didn't put them in, so it didn't make any goddamn sense.
The cool guy. Oh, no, he's mean serious.
Well, it really was. It was like the cool one, because I had a twin brother.
The cool one. Yeah, but instead
like there was no quotation marks, so everyone's like, what the hell does that mean? I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, okay, we had just like one of your spare school shirts you just bring in and wear over the top of your normal one. Everyone would have markers and they'll write a message or their name or whatever on it, just as a memento.
Yeah, you draw dicks.
And everyone just draws dicks. I've got mine up there, upstairs somewhere, hidden in a drawer, a dusty drawer. But you do that, then they have like an assembly. You go into the assembly hall. I think the headmaster spoke for about 5 minutes, and then everyone just got up and left. And then we went.
Wow, that's very unexciting.
That's pretty anticlimactic.
He just sort of said, "Well done."
Anticlasm.
I can't remember what he said for the life of me.
Well done, chaps tea!
But I remember he just went, "Okay, well done, have a good life. Thanks for not getting expelled." He didn't say "I do say." He wasn't crazy. And then we went Spice Avenue.
British people say.
This was so funny because we went fucking like us dumb 16-year-olds went to.
Oh wait, you graduated high school at 16?
Yeah, you go. You don't graduate. Everyone just leaves. You've just done your time.
So that's weird. Okay, so we go until we're 18. I guess I graduated at 17, but 18 is the standard age.
I think it has gone up in the UK now, though. I think it's
we talked about this on another episode.
Yeah.
How weird differences. Oh no, that was on my podcast.
Yeah. Barry Goldman World Tour. Check that shit out on iTunes or wherever it says SoundCloud, Podbean, all that kind of place. Yeah, but we finished at 16. Anyway, I'm getting off track.
No, this is what everyone is here for. They are all here for this, not those shows.
You're only half right or half wrong on that. I mean, I guess half wrong and half right is the same. A lot of people do listen for the banter.
Yeah. Banter is what makes it.
Well, I mean, obviously.
We're charming. That's part of it.
It's not like we're going to have a lot of talk over for the next part anyway.
Come for the clickbait title. Stay for the bounce. That's should be the caption.
Sounds good.
Because if we just talk anime in a super serious way, it's boring.
Hey guys, I watched some of the Bubblegum Crisis show. I like Pris. She's cool. It's alright. I watched 5 episodes. It was okay. I might watch more.
Exactly.
I don't know.
See? Quick news, very, literally as quick as possible. We called it, it was kind of obvious. Black Clover's getting an animation. Again, an anime. Don't know how many episodes.
It's only been getting an anime for the last year and a half, so.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be another season of Non Non Biori. That's amazing.
Yeah, season 3 is coming out. That's
great
coming
series. That's cool.
Nanan Biori, and I learned that because of some research for today's episode. Black Clover had the OVA that came out. Obviously, that got an anime greenlit.
Did it actually finally come out?
It has, apparently.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
No.
Where is it?
I don't know. It's somewhere.
I still think Black Clover is utterly mediocre, but
it's a long-running show.
It's getting me my stupid shonen fix.
Well, I mean, now that all the series are dying, you need something to replace it.
Exactly.
So there you go.
It's gonna be a long-running shonen, but yeah, Black Clover's out, and also Tokyo Ghoul. The creator's been getting. I don't know if you guys covered this last week. How the creator was getting death threats because he put a straight. It is a very select, stupid group of people who were really going all in on him because he basically didn't pair Kaneki with Hide, I think his name was. Basically, he didn't do a gay pairing. Instead, he went with the obvious couple that has been pretty much the only couple that has been hinted at in the show.
No.
So fandom don't like the shipping. Well, they don't like the shipping that's canon. So they were going to the point to burning the manga, videoing themselves burning the manga, sending him death threats.
These people are all silly. I don't know what they do with their time.
People of the internet, I hope you understand that in Japan, non-heterosexual pairings are still seen as a kind of a niche thing.
Yeah. What's
I don't know if you've realized from all this time of watching anime, but it is.
Yeah, and also I'm pretty certain, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Tokyo Ghoul expert, but I'm pretty certain that the pairing couldn't have happened for very big important storyline reasons.
No, it has to happen. It has to make my fan fiction canon. I have cosplayed this. I have done everything for this.
Okay, well, I mean...
No, again, it's bullshit because this guy freaking made the series. What are you people even complaining about? You wouldn't have something to complain about if this guy didn't make the series.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Ultimately, an author's choice is, you might not agree with it. That's absolutely fine. I don't agree with all things that every author I've ever followed has done in a story, and you can bitch and moan about that. But you cross the line when you say they were wrong and, wish fucking death on them. I mean, it's a fucking comic. That's all. It's fictional characters. They don't exist. Chill out.
And speaking of keeping the happy hour light and fun and for everyone.
Suck a dick, Tumblr, crazy fandom people. There you go. That's a nice PSA.
Did you know that there's a page for Daya's Mole? I'm very happy because I made a song called Daya's Mole in my cereal. So I looked up Daya's Mole and I saw Daya's Mole is awesome. And it's a whole blog dedicated to Daya's Mole, and I was very happy to see that.
Are you the author?
No, there's somebody else who's a big fan of Daya's Mole, and I'm very happy about that.
If you linked him your song, I feel like that person would make their month.
This person might flip. Yeah.
There's another person!
I love that the tagline for this blog is just pics of Daya's Mole.
Well, he's giving you what you want. He's being simplistic. He's telling you exactly what's going to happen. As long as it's good.
I like that this exists.
Proof if proof be needed. I want to kiss her beautiful mole. She is so gorgeous. I love Daya Kurosawa and her mole. I like how he's separating the two. He loves the mole more than
I love
Daya.
Daya and her mole.
Yeah. I guess Daya's okay, but, only if she brings that mole with her. One like equals one smooch. What a guy!
My city is England.
Oh, bless him. My city is... It's every day, bro. Speaking of what is every day, it's the summer season preview. That's not every day.
Oh, hey, we got to...
Arguably, that is not every day. That is exactly one day. It is today.
Today.
Every day, bro.
Unless we have to do this episode again.
Yeah, unless the recording's fucked up. Hopefully it hasn't.
That happened last year.
Oh, it did? Oh, no, don't remind me. Okay, let's... Yeah. Fingers crossed, this one's going to be good. Okay, if you are unfamiliar with our summer season previews, here's how it goes. We have studied the chart, and
we studied it all right.
We have done our research and, really just gone in.
The boffins down in the brooms have gotten us our numbers.
Yeah, we've done some number crunching. We've spoken to admin. We've got a few more bodies in. And we have basically selected, each of us have picked 5 shows to preview today for you guys. So that's going to be 15 in total. And then whatever the leftovers are, if there's any important points that we haven't chosen, any series that are continuations or sequels, we will talk about as well at the end. And any shorts that have caught our eye. So a very super in-depth preview.
Super in-depth, like so in-depth that like it's deep.
Oh man, so deep. But shall we start? Do you know what? Who wants to start? Who wants to give us their first pick?
Let's start off with a sequel. Obviously, okay, my most anticipated show obviously is New Game 2. Last summer we got New Game and it was a freaking fantastic show. Just a nice, light, relaxed slice of life with Yuri themes, thank you. And with great character designs, nice art. It's just a nice, colorful show to look at. I did not expect a season 2 at all.
No.
And I was like, whoa, oh my god. And they made season 2, so it's going to be good. It's a New Game. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Bam.
This was from the fall season, was it? Or
No, last summer.
last summer? Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. That's cool. There it is. Bam.
That's good then. I didn't catch up with New Game last year, but I like the visuals. It looked good.
Again, this is just like, this is how you do, this is the kind of moe that I like. Even though, I guess it's not really moe in a way, because they're not, well, I mean, if you look at a show like frickin' Tenshi no 3P, which features a girl playing a Paul McCartney bass, which made me happy, but she's playing it right-handed, so fake, and they're in elementary school, so that's gross and dumb. But they are a 3-piece, so they could potentially be... Well, actually, the guitarist is right-handed, so never mind. This is shit.
Can you only play a Paul McCartney bass left-handed?
Yes! If you play a freaking... Okay, obviously, McCartney didn't invent the bass, but if you play that bass, you are being Paul McCartney, and there's no way around it.
Okay.
So you either learn to play left-handed or you don't touch that thing. That's how it goes, okay?
You're passionate about that. Okay, I'll take your word for it, because
it's a passionate issue. I'm going to make a Tumblr blog about it, too.
God damn it, make a Tumblr blog about it. Raise some hate speech about it. Tweet those motherfuckers and say, that girl needs to be mirrored right now.
That actually kind of bothered me on the level that it shouldn't have.
I can tell.
New Game is great. What do you guys got?
Okay. Are you going to watch New Game this season, Coryn?
I didn't watch it last season, so probably not.
Yes, it's as simple as that.
Okay. Well, what have you got? What are you throwing out to counter New Game then, Coryn?
I'll throw out another sequel.
Okay.
I guess it's a sequel. It's not really a sequel so much. It's a Monogatari second season, because Monogatari is forever. All hail.
I mean, the toothbrush scene already happened, so I don't know why they continue the series if they can't top that.
Because we don't talk about the toothbrush scene.
Because it's a masterpiece.
But, it's going to be more Monogatari. It's going to be more Monogatari.
Fair enough. How was the, okay, question. Do you need to have watched, do you think you need to have watched the first season of Owari Monogatari before watching this?
No shit, it's the second season.
Likely. I don't think you need to have watched all of Monogatari beforehand, but at least the first season of Owari. Although, I don't believe it was that long. I think it was only 12 episodes.
Yeah, it was.
It's hard to say, because some of the Monogatari is like a long season, and some of it's a short season. Sometimes it's a movie.
It's weird. The Monogatari
because
series
it's all being basically told. For those of you who don't know, the Monogatari series is all being adapted from light novels. So how long the anime bit runs is completely dependent on how long that series of light novels was.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. It's one of them that I really, 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 really want to get into, but I kind of don't know where to start.
You start with the first season.
Start with Bake. And then you go to Nisei, and then I forget how it breaks down from there, because there's like 10,000 different versions now.
Exactly, Manimal.
And I still haven't watched any of the Kizu movies. But don't let that stop you.
Okay. Although I always hear good things about Monogatari, so that could be one of the big hitters of the summer.
If you are interested in cinematography, watch Monogatari because it just has the best cinematography.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a show earlier in the year called Handshakers that had some interesting cinematography.
The world is not ready for Handshakers.
You're confusing interesting cinematography with utter bullshit.
Stop. Just because you don't understand it. Sometimes art takes a while. It takes a while for people to catch up with fine art.
Okay. Look, I love how you can have independent boob physics with a 360-degree rapidly rotating camera. I love when the screen moves at 4 different frame rates. It's brilliant, and it's innovative. Hopefully,
this is how things go.
Hopefully,
everybody thought that white light, white heat was garbage, but it influenced generations later. Yeah. This is how art happens.
Hopefully, this next show, what I'm going to suggest, is going to do something like that. It's going to blow your minds, guys. This is Gamers with an exclamation point.
Gamers, the most inventive title of decades.
Oh, it's going to be good. Let me tell you. Gamers is going to be amazing. It is a comedy, romance, and school show by Pine Jam Studio. It's going to be adapted from a light novel. And this is the story that revolves around I can't be arsed with the synopsis. It's a gaming club in a high school.
This shit looks like Masamune-kun and Ero Manga Sensei simultaneously.
Yeah. This is the one that I'm hoping is a fun slice of life. And it's just going to be my nice, summery slice of life that I like to watch.
I mean, it markets itself as a story filled with non-stop comedy and misunderstanding, so you know how this is going to go.
That's the one thing that's turning me off it, is that this is a story filled with non-stop sequences of comedy scenes and misunderstandings.
And by comedy, they mean the same thing that's in every other show. That's never funny.
Like, if you have to spell it out and have to say that, then... But that's mine. It's, like I say, hopefully going to be a nice little slice of life. Nice and light-hearted. A little bit of romance in there. So a nice little feel-good show. Are you guys interested? Are you going to be watching this one?
No.
No?
I thought about it, but I've decided that one is not my lighthearted slice of life for the summer.
Okay.
If anything, I'm more interested in the very exciting title.
Gamers!
They were like, hey guys, we're going to call it Gamers, okay.
What's crazy is that it's a light novel, and it's only one word, the title. That's really weird.
Oh shit, that is actually...
That's true,
I was convinced it was a manga, but no.
That is legitimately impressive.
So there you go. It can be done. You can have a light novel that has a tiny, tiny title. But
so it's been done.
What is your next choice then, Manimal?
Freaking TQ9. They're going to make TQ9. My sweet lord. Okay, my next choice is Netsu, whatever the shit trap NTR, you can call it that. But not that kind of NTR. But it's a show that whatever. It's Yuri, so I'm going to watch it. It's as simple as that. I read the first volume in the manga, and it's like really, it's not a great setup. It's really forced, and it just wants to get down to the action. Because it's about 2 girls, they have boyfriends, and they practice, and then stuff happens. It's Yuri action, so I'm going to watch it at the end.
I love how you're really selling this to any listeners at home. What's this about?
Well,
oh, no.
Hot Yuri action. I think that's very clear.
That's the only thing you
That's
need
what's
to
selling
know
it to
about
you.
this series.
Manimal is man of simple taste.
It's not freaking Citrus, which actually has good characters and stuff. It's literally just a setup. There's nothing exciting except for what is exciting about this. So this show will probably just be okay. I'm just waiting for Citrus to happen, but this will do.
This will do. If you're after hot Yuri action, then this one will do.
Again, New Game and NTR are the only 2 shows that I'm probably going to stick with this season. Really. But, yeah, it's Yuri.
I might give it a try. I quite like the character models, so I might see. I don't know how well the visuals are. Obviously, the PVs never really give you a true reflection.
Oh, those PR companies, they never tell the truth.
They never.
That is if the PV is even available in your country.
Yeah.
There's always
Never is for the one you actually want to watch.
the PV. Looks pretty standard. It looks like it'll just be this very poorly animated thing that just looks okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting
I'll maybe
not good
give it a try.
about it.
I'll maybe do the
But
first.
Obviously, I'm gonna watch it. It'll be a thing.
Yeah. It's got your reaction, and that's you hotline and sinker. You're sold on that bad boy. What have you got next then, Coryn?
What do I have next? I'm just going down the list. Okay, so next one I was looking at is, how do you pronounce this? Where the hell did it go? Jinkan no Shihaisha. Jinkan no Shihaisha. It's about, chrono rulers who fight time-eating demons who appear from people who wish they could turn back time. But basically, it kind of looks like a dark shonen, seinen, fighty anime.
Yeah.
I like the character designs on the poster.
Yeah. Have you seen the PV for it at all?
I have not.
Yeah, it's an exciting PV in which characters still flash across the screen.
No, there's actually some. It looks like in anime. Some animation.
In anime, this isn't a game.
I've just clicked on the PV. Let's see what we see.
There's obviously the standard CG bullshit weapons. Like, you know, that's always going to be the way now.
I can't. Yeah, it's what it is nowadays.
You can't. Oh, he drew a sword. Now here's some
Japanese
CG special
text.
effects.
More Japanese text. Ooh, there's manga panels flashing in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, smooth jazz soundtrack. As we know, I love those.
Gotta love a little smooth jazz. Acid jazz. That's what we're all about.
Wait, are their last names all Putin? What? No way. That's awesome.
They're all descendants of Vladimir Putin.
Literally, all their last names are Putin.
To take on time-eating demons. I think that's quite a cool idea. I don't know how far you could take it.
I mean, there's a lot of concepts you can say, oh, I don't know how far they could take it. But, like, at the same time, we've seen some shit.
Because I was thinking, we have seen some shit.
Their last names are all Putin.
Because it'll either be that these monsters are eating the time people have on Earth, I guess, so their life, or they're literally eating not physical, but actually eating time itself, and maybe removing chunks of history. That'd be kind of cool.
Either way, you would put time demons in your synopsis. I'm down.
Okay, Nagi Yanagi is doing the ending song, so that's good. But we can't forget the fact that their last names are all Putin.
Yeah, I think we've conveyed.
They are all the last names are Putin.
You can't gloss over that.
There is a character named Ice Radar, which is some fucking Metal Gear Solid shit.
Hey guys, their name's Ice Radar.
It probably sounds better in Japanese. Ice Radar.
Because there's like Wu Victor and Mina Putin, but there's also a dude just named Snake and a dude just named Blaze.
How can we look over the fact that their last names are all Putin? That's incredible. It's a masterpiece.
Okay. I'm gonna check this out myself as well, because I was very intrigued by the concept.
Check out for that one fact.
You're gonna check it out just so you can hear them say Putin.
Putin.
It amuses me so much. Why can't they just call them all Trudeau? Like, can we please have a show where all the characters' last names are Trudeau?
Maybe one day.
This next one has that, which is mine on my list.
No.
Kakeguri. Or Guri, it's called. It's not. That's a total lie that they're all called Trudeau. I don't know. Basically, this is an anime for the wealthiest of the wealthy. The sons and daughters all go to this amazing academy.
I guess we can't watch it then.
Yeah, well, it's okay. We're a fly on the wall looking in, so we're okay. They don't know we're there. Just they'll pretend that we're not there, so it's all good.
That's good.
So basically, it's the richest of the rich, the elites, like an elitist academy, and these kids go there to learn the art of basically like outmaneuvering your opponent, because it's like when they're really at the top, when money doesn't matter, how do you get the best deal? It's not offering more money, it's outsmarting people. So it's done through gambling. their curriculum is all based about gambling and hedging bets and betting things and shit like that. That's all the synopsis tells us. Excuse me. The PV doesn't really give you anything. It's, as you said, just Japanese text and then some stills, some still faces. But from the poster, the art looks okay. From the
it looks actually pretty cool.
The limited amount that you could see in the PV looks fine.
Actually, I changed my mind. Upon looking at these character designs, I don't think it looks that cool anymore.
You're not a fan of it anymore?
Look how processed their faces look.
It could be fine. It could be fine. It's Studio Mappa.
They're just character art, so you never know.
Yeah,
But,
exactly. Studio Mappa are doing it, so that's, the guys who did Zankyou no Terror, Yuri on Ice on there. If you want them Yuri on Ice style characters, that's going to be all good.
I mean, I'll admit, Yuri on Ice was fine to look at.
They did TQ as well. I've just had a look. They did TQ. I didn't know that.
TQ.
Well, shit. So there's a good mix. Garu as well. Not an Origari. But I quite like that, because it sounds like quite, it hopefully could be a little bit like an intelligent sort of anime, and a show where they sort of outwitting each other. They do sound quite like if they're really rich, elite high school students, that kind of makes them a bit unlikable right off the bat. But we'll see.
If they're all unlikable, then it will just create like this like numbness where you're just like, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Never mind.
Okay. Well, the one, I think the one character,
that was so stupid.
The main girl, she goes in there and apparently it just says that she's going to teach these kids what a high roller looks like. So I guess she's like a really high.
If Ace of Spades is not the OP, this is bullshit.
I'm pretty certain Ace of Spades won't be.
Also, if Nirvana's Dive isn't the opening of Dive, that's bullshit.
What if Divers is? Oh no, that was already in Naruto. Never mind.
It has to be Dive.
Yeah, this one, as I say, it looks interesting to me. I think it could be. It's different. That's really the theme of things that I've gone for on this one. Is things that are a little different to what I'd normally watch. Or
looks
things
like a freaking Persona game.
It doesn't look like Persona.
I don't know.
It doesn't.
I don't know the difference, but yeah, it's a thing.
Will you be watching it, Manimal?
No.
Okay. Well, what have you got next then?
Next, I have Hajimete no Gal. This is a show about gal girls.
Yeah.
And we saw Gal Girls in Galco-chan, and that was a great show, but this is some really ecchi shit, as it would appear from the PV. It's probably a short.
No,
I don't know.
It's 10 episodes.
It's full. No, that's not what I meant.
You meant the length of the episodes. It's fine, full length.
I don't actually know, but the characters have incredibly large breasts, and it's kind of silly. Actually, it looks really dumb in the PV.
Yeah,
but it's about a guy who tries to confess to a gal girl, and then stuff happens, and it's not as he expected. This is probably going to be if it's like a super ecchi thing and they actually confess, that would be interesting. But otherwise, it's just going to be some silly shit I'll watch because why not?
Yeah, I checked out the PV because I read the synopsis and I was like, that sounds interesting. And then the PV just turned me off it completely. It looks garbage.
I mean, usually the result would be the other way, except for the fact that like the freaking the flapjacks are just ridiculous.
The flapjack. Yeah.
Like, where are the laser guns?
Yeah, like that
freaking visual, I can never get over the freaking
the occultic 9 reference. There we go. Still,
just the fact that like the laser gun. This is the stupidest thing I have ever. Stupider than anything in Handshakers is that freaking visual.
But yeah, no, because it sounded quite interesting. Because I was thinking it's going to be like this really unconfident boy who gets like. Sort of pushed into, like bullied into, asking this really intimidating, confident, outgoing girl out. And then obviously she maybe sees through it and goes along with it or something. I thought that was quite an interesting dynamic. Doesn't look like that's what it's going to be. It just looks like...
It's just going to be sketchy shit.
Yeah.
Like, Galco-chan was good because it actually had a lot of commentary to it and it said a lot of things. But this is something that's totally different and it's just going to be dumb.
Yeah, it's going to be like really base line humor, really simplistic. It's just, and some of the characters, like, come on, like if
are they playing bass with their fingers or pick though? That'll determine the quality.
I mean, come on, some of these characters, the character designs are dumb. Like, I get that people are interested in big tits, but when it looks like they've had a fucking Coryn's custom couch sewed and grafted onto their body, you've gone wrong.
What are you saying about my future couch?
Your future couch is now under someone's sweater.
Yeah.
We're on about Hajime no Ga.
No, people like that Vacant. I've seen some pictures.
I know, but people are weird.
I didn't like it, but
people are weird. We know this. Yeah, so you'll be watching this one. It's only 10 episodes, which is strange. I don't know why they haven't gone the full 12, but whatever.
Probably because
I scrolled by this one and questioned why they were putting porn on my anime list all of a sudden.
Well, that's the style of gal girls, so that's how they dress.
But, like, them titties, though.
Yeah.
Have you seen the PV? If you think
I'm
hers
watching
bad,
it right
I was
this
gonna
second.
say, if you think she's bad, she is the most unoffensive one of them. I'll say.
I don't know. Green Sweater Girl looks fine.
Okay. Have you gone through other Sweater Girl?
Second Sweater Girl's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I guess it's a vehicle for a lot of... it's a vehicle for ecchi and fan service. It's weird that it's not listed here where I'm looking. It doesn't say it's ecchi anywhere. That's why I was like, oh, this looks cool. And I was like, oh, okay.
I already feel bad because they do that thing I really like where they superimpose, like, actual cartoon heart shapes over characters' eyes.
Yeah.
I've always really liked that. I don't know why.
Is that like a trait? You're like, okay, check mark the freaking superimposed hearts.
You who
it's a
called
cool
out
thing.
Yeah, you who called out someone playing a bass with their right hand instead of their left and saying that's a strike against the show. You can't nitpick.
It's a legitimate strike against the show. I'm not even joking. If you frickin' play a Paul McCartney bass and you play it with your right hand, don't even play one. First of all, don't even play a Paul McCartney bass because you're not him. But anyway.
Yeah. Moving on then. Are you going to be watching Hajime no Gal, Coryn?
I will not.
Okay. If you do like animated big titties, then this is the show for you.
Lego, my friend.
Lego, we have got a show for you, boy. There might be Nekomimi in there as well. That's a lie. There isn't. What have you got next, Coryn?
My next one is Aho Girl, which is a 4-coma adaptation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be in a coma.
It's just going to be about a girl who's literally very stupid. That's the joke. She's dumb and she has friends and they get into misadventures. It is going to be my lighthearted anime of the summer.
I really appreciate the fact that the description just says like, yeah, she's stupid.
Genuinely stupid, and they put an example. They go, she can even manage to get all zeros on a multiple choice test.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like some old fashioned stuff right here. One of those classic shows where characters like, hey guys, I'm dumb, and they're like, yeah, you're dumb. Okay.
And it's going to be straightforward and fine. It's just going to be a nice, easy thing for the summer.
And there's bananas.
She hangs out at school.
There is a banana.
Her name is Angela? What?
Her name is Angela. I guess she's exchange
Wait, no,
student?
her name is No, you don't call a character Yoshiko anymore. Sorry, Love Live has already taken the market for that.
I'm stealing that name.
Nah, Johan, man. Like, no, you can't do this. You can't do this.
Sorry. Yeah, it could be
okay.
Yoko
Akasa's in this show, too. That's interesting.
It could be fine.
Apparently, I mean, it's not interesting, but yeah.
I don't think it's not going to be anything great, but it's going to be just something nice and easy to swallow.
Much like the bananas on the cover.
Did you know, I know this is totally sidetracking, but the world record for peeling and eating bananas in 1 minute is 8.
Oh my god.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Somehow it doesn't seem like that many.
Do you think you do it?
Kind of freaking chimpanzee.
I mean, 8 bananas in a minute. That's one every 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
You gotta peel it now. Peel it and eat it.
Oh, you can peel a banana real fast.
Yeah, like that's not the hard part. The hard part is like, not vomiting.
I guess. It's really just getting the pace down, I suppose. I don't know. I just can't imagine there's that many people trying to competitively eat bananas.
I wanted to mention it just so one of you guys do it. Please do it and film it. I think it'll be hilarious.
No. Moving on, we have... Well,
Mine.
first of all, this is... No.
Yeah.
It goes back to you.
Yeah.
No. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Comes to me.
Yeah!
I need to interject because, summer for me is typically the biggest season and normally has the big hitters and it has loads of huge shows. I've got the one for this season. It is Princess Principal.
That is one of the best titles I've seen in my life.
I was very close to putting Princess Principal on my list.
I think you probably know why I've chose it.
Because it's in freaking London.
The stage is set during the 19th century. It's Victorian London.
Oh my God.
In the capital, where a wall divides the east and the west of the Kingdom of Albion, 5 high school girls who enrolled in the prestigious Queen's Mayfair School are all involved in spy activities that involve disguise, infiltration, car chases, and much more. These girls take advantage of their special abilities to fly around the shadow world.
Is this really what the UK used to look like? Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Exactly what it used to look like.
Literally, like if you want
everything was anime.
Wow. First of all, I'm extremely disappointed that this isn't about an actual principal. I thought that this was going to be a school series about a principal who's a lolly, but it's not.
I did. I thought it was. I don't know why it's called Princess.
Yeah, but then you saw London and you're like,
maybe there'll be a reveal where one of them's actually like, I don't know. Who's the Queen Mother?
Oh God.
Elizabeth.
Not Elizabeth. Was it?
What was the Queen's mother? It's
Elizabeth
weird because we only know her as the Queen's mother.
Yeah, because her personal timeline would probably line up pretty well with this, wouldn't it?
Is the Queen's mother still alive?
No. She died about 10 or 15 years ago.
So she's dead. Wait, so, Elizabeth is, 90-ish?
Maybe Victoria. It would have been Queen Victoria, I think, in the 1800s.
Well, she's not... Yeah, but she'd been queen. Who would have been a little girl at the time?
Yeah, it would be then, yeah. Be the Queen Mother.
So, it's all about the Queen Mother.
Oh my God, the Queen Mother.
That's true, actually.
Why isn't it called freaking Queen Counselor?
Yeah.
She's the mother of the Queen.
It could be good.
Oh.
The director is the guy who did Dot Hack Quantum. He's worked on a few things like Evangelion, Full Metal Alchemist, Ghost in the Shell. So he's done a few things. I don't think it's going to be anything special.
Looking at the PV, it has an interesting art direction, I think, with the whole Victorian England thing going on. It's got a lot of very, I don't want to say brown, because brown's that sort of derogatory term, but, it feels...
Drab
and ruddy. Like London in the Victorian era probably would have felt.
It's supposed to be the industrial era, so it looks like that. It's very much like...
Where the hell is the Canada Moe show? You guys, I swear to God, they put stuff in... They had K-On! In London. They had this. Why don't they come to Canada? Why
is in Canada? That's why. There ain't nothing there.
Why don't they make a show in Toronto? I fight somebody to get this to happen.
Yeah. It's, like I say, obviously I was exaggerating. I don't think it's going to be a smash hit for the summer, but I think it might be enjoyable. And it's cute little art style. Like I say, they look fun, so it could be a fun show. I hope that...
That's fair.
The one thing I was going to say is I hope it's not, dark in tone. If they try and make it really serious, I don't think that'll quite work, because it's high school spy girls. And, I don't see that working in a really dark tone.
It can be really hard to say sometimes.
Yeah, it should be, like I say, it should be a little bit of fun, so hopefully, a bit more.
Now, high school spy girls, this doesn't look like Totally Spies to me.
God, I forgot about Totally Spies.
That's so terrible.
That was a show that existed once.
Yeah. I didn't really watch it, but anyways, why don't they just call it The Pleasure Principle? It's one of Janet's best songs, but yeah, I think that's all you have to say about this.
Okay. Are you watching it, guys?
No.
Probably not.
Okay.
It looks kind of interesting, but if it's really good, you'll let me know, I assume, so.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do a first impression on it. Who knows?
Oh, that would be something.
Who knows? Maybe there'll be some first impressions coming. You never know. Okay, what have you got next then, Manimal?
First I wanted to say they're making another season of like freaking Hell Girl. I didn't even know they're still making that. I have a special connection to the series because I got the manga at the thrift store. And I didn't read it. What a special connection. No, I just saw that. They haven't made a season of this since like 2009. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Not really. It's not interesting at all, actually. We have freaking Battle Girl High School Battle Girl Project.
Whoa, what are you jumping on my high school Battle
title.
Girls?
An absolutely creative and inventive title. They took decades to come up with this. This shit is basically like Idolmaster reject characters in AKB 0048. It looks dumb and I'm not going to watch it.
You just... He's changed his mind. This is one of my 5 picks. I'm not going to watch it now.
Well, I had to pick 5 series. I'm not going to watch 5 series this season.
Listen, I will give this a go, because it could be... I'm going to watch it for the same reason I watch Princess Principal, is because it could be fun.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of these shows recently that just aren't good. And
yeah.
I mean, like, the designs are okay, but they just look like Idolmaster reject characters, really. And given how wonderful Twin Angels was this season, no, it wasn't. I don't know. You know.
Let's see. Fair enough. I might check it out. I'll see, because we're a bit light on the ground with stuff in this season.
Check out this description. The chimes echo through the sun-strewed schoolyard to mark the beginning of classes today. That is some frickin' poetic shit. Maybe I gotta watch it now.
You've got to go back and watch it. Coryn, are you jumping on Battle Girl High School? Not literally, but the show, I meant.
You know, I
Obviously
generally love the genre that is Battle Girl High School, but I don't know if I'm going to go for the anime that's Battle Girl High School.
I want to...
This is one of the shows where literally every character has a different color hair. Like it's
that's how you identify them. They don't have any identifiable personality traits.
That's why these shows are stupid, because they all have freaking clone personality traits that are just like one whole thing is my entire entity. That's what all these characters are.
Very one-dimensional, because no one cares other than just them being, this one, I like them because they are this. They have long pigtails and like to eat. That's their character.
Yeah. It's just one of those dumb things. The title is so creative that it says Battle Girl twice.
I just wanted to point out another title that I found really funny, which is right next to it, and it looks very similar because it's a cast of girls who just have different coloured hair, and it's Action Heroine Chia Fruits. I don't know what that means.
What?
Action Heroine Chia Fruits. I don't know.
Oh, that the local heroin fighter of a certain city become popular. That looks dumb.
Yeah,
it looks like the freaking Local Idol show, which was a good show, Loco Doll, but this looks dumb.
I love the name. Coryn, what have you got next?
What do I have next? All right. My next one is The Reflection, which is actually a Stan Lee anime.
What? What?
It's produced by Stan Lee, I want to say, is how he's fitting into this. But it has cool, like, superhero character designs, and the PV is all, like, comic panels. So, I'm down.
Oh my god, he's the original creator of this shit. What?
Yep. It's a
I'm down.
So the synopsis is, after The Reflection, it's all caps, some of the people in all parts of the world, you see, are discovered with superpowers. Who wrote this? Some become heroes and others villains.
Stan Lee wrote it, don't diss him.
How did the reflections happen? What are the cause of it? I can't do Stan Lee. With many unsolved mysteries, the world is led in turmoil. Basically, it's Marvel Comics, but anime.
Okay, I'm watching
That's
this
cool.
shit.
And it's got a sweet-ass poster.
I really liked the design of the poster. That's what drew me towards it, and then I saw you had it on your list.
I had no idea that this guy is a 94.
Who's Stan Lee?
He's fucking ancient.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's getting up there. He is getting up there. Long live Stan Lee. Oh, that's sad times. Peter Sallis, the voice of Wallace from Wallace and Gromit, has passed away today.
Oh, Wallace and Vomit.
Age of 96. He was. So,
Jesus.
96.
a good age, a really good age. So God bless, God rest, Peter Sellers.
Hang in there, Stanley.
Big part of my childhood, Wallace and Gromit,
We had like one Wallace and Gromit movie that came to America.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I was trying to think of if Wallace and Gromit has translated across the continents.
Yeah, there's a movie, the claymation movie. It was.
It's all
I don't think it
claymation.
went over well.
I remember watching it as a kid and thinking, it's fine.
What
It was
was
kind of gross, though.
It's a distinctly British thing.
Was it the werewolf thing?
I couldn't tell you.
It was gross. No, this thing actually looks pretty cool. I went completely over this, but looks neat.
It's definitely interesting. I like that collaboration. I'm interested to see how that goes.
I mean,
Stan Lee has a knack for just getting on projects and trying to make a buck off them, but this has some potential, I think.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, it looks cool. I know the PV's still frames, but they're all animated well. I like the character designs. It almost looks like an independent animation sort of thing. Do you know what I mean in terms of the style?
Yeah, it kind of does. And it's interesting how a lot of the PV is actually in English with Japanese subtitles.
Mm.
It's because of frickin' Stan Lee.
Because of Stan Lee. But yeah, I'll be interested to see it in motion.
Yeah. Definitely one. That could be a real sleeper hit. That's the first one that we've gone through so far, to be honest, that I think could be a big deal.
Yeah, it's possible.
Excuse me. TQ9.
Okay, well, that's pre-established. TQ's already out there. Everyone knows about
Don't
TQ.
you disrespect me again.
Next, then, for myself, I have Vatican Kiseke Chosakan.
This is one I thought about.
Is this about Pope Francis? Like,
it is about... I'll give you the synopsis. Vatican City, Holy Land of the Catholics. Amidst the land, there is an organization that conducts rigorous investigations on claims of miracles from all over the world to ascertain their credibility. The organization is referred to as Saito no Za. Probably not. They'll probably revert to something in Latin or English. The Assembly of Saints. That's what it means. Got it. And the priest there... Where are we? The priests that belong there are called miracle investigators. Robert Nicholas, an ancient archive and cryptanalysis expert.
Robert Nicholas.
His partner, I knew you wanted me to say that name, is partnered with good friend Hiraga Joseph Cow, a genius scientist. Together, the brilliant duo investigates the miracles and uncovers the incidents and conspiracies hidden beneath them. So,
Robert Nicholas.
Is
that the old? This is like the only English names this person knew, so they put them together.
I mean, it's one of the most believable sounding English names I've heard before.
If you hear Robert Nicholas, you're going to assume that this guy's English, aren't you? Robert.
Yes, actually,
he is super English.
Yeah,
it's that last name. I think Nicholas is last name.
He's probably the character with a monocle. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
This guy's a freaking monocle. Why do you get so many of these freaking UK shows? I feel underrepresented now. I know how it feels.
Sorry, there might be a cameo from a character with a fucking Mounties hat and some maple syrup.
It's going to be called Dan Don Dervis.
Oh yeah, he's going to be a Quebecer. That's what he'll be.
Freaking Quebec, gross. I don't want any of that shit.
Anglophones will burn. We own the Vatican. That was my...
They don't even want to be Canada. Forget about them.
Yeah, they don't. They actually don't. They want to be their own.
No, forget about them.
It's never going to happen, though. I'm sorry to break that to
They got to be from Yellowknife.
From Yellowknife Radio. But yeah, I think it's interesting. There's obviously a rich tapestry of source material there from all the Catholic Church and the Vatican. I'm sure there's many.
Yeah, I'm really hyped to see how Pope Francis will look in animation. I'm really wondering who will voice him.
Do you think he'll be in it?
Looking at this, it looks like it's probably set at least 100 years back in time.
I mean, he's about 100 years old.
It's hard to say. There's a woman on the poster.
I thought
that's
she
dressed
was
like Queen Elizabeth I. But then there's a dude next to her with a fucking fedora and a slim fit suit. So it's hard to say.
It's one of those shows that doesn't really know what era it's from, but it just exists.
Yeah. It's JC stuff, no? So, that should get a vote of confidence from you, Manimal.
I mean, if Pope Francis is in it, then I'll watch it.
I would love to see the Pope in here. Hopefully,
Like, think about it, there'll be an action scene and he'll just come in to save the day at the last second.
With the Pope-mobile just crash through the wall and save them.
Battle Pope.
The Pope-mobile transforms into the Pope tank. Or a mech. It comes it could turn into a mech.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. Oh, Pope Patron, Pope Scream, Pope Way. Yeah, it's perfect.
That'd be
Pope
amazing.
Magnus.
Oh, yeah, no, it probably, unfortunately, won't have a battle scene featuring Mecha Pope.
Ultra Pope.
It won't feature the Pope-mobile and, a Pope mech. But, because it's a drama
Pope
mystery.
Structicon.
And supernatural. But I feel like it could be good, because like I say, there's a lot that you can pull from. There's lots of scandals and corruption and all that sort of thing in the history of the church. And it could be interesting because they are, I assume one's Japanese and one's English. Putting them together, there could be some tension from that. They're supposed to be two geniuses solving mysteries and proving the validity of these miracles that have happened across the world. So different locations, different stuff.
And if you just look into the history of different quote-unquote miracles that have been reported, there's just lots of shit.
Yeah, there's some really interesting ones, isn't there? Like, if they go through some of the famous ones and, like, maybe use that loosely as a framework for the story.
Mm-hmm. That'd be interesting. I'll be really disappointed if they don't at some point disprove Jesus showing up on, like, a slice of toast.
Oh,
that'd be amazing. It's like, we've been called all the way here to Colorado to, shit. It's a piece of cheese. Never mind.
It's holy cheese.
Pope Clonus.
Are you still coming up with battle names for the Pope?
Yeah.
In the last few minutes, I've just been hearing, like, just you.
Galva Pope.
Are you just going through the list of Transformers?
Metro Pope.
Is that why you said Pope Scream earlier?
Yes, he's just going through different Transformers.
Yeah. Now I'm on the spot, so I can't.
Grim Pope.
Grim Pope. Okay.
Pope Hyde. Anyway, let's move on. Bumble Pope.
Bumble Pope, that's good.
Are we watching that?
I mean, this seems actually more interesting than other things. I think I want to see Robert Nicholas in action, actually.
Robert Nicholas. I hope he has that one.
I'm probably not going to watch it. This is amusing.
I really hope he has that one voice actor who's an American dude who was
from Cabaneri.
Yeah, he was in Cabaneri. I really want him to be that guy pronouncing Japanese but with a very distinctive American accent.
I mean, that's always fun, but it's also fun to have, like, somebody speaking fluent Japanese suddenly switching to, I am in American.
Yeah.
Which, God bless all the Japanese voice actors trying to pull off a character who's supposed to speak English as a first language, but come on, guys.
Wait, how would they pronounce Robert Nicholas?
Roberto Nicholas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nicholas-san.
Nicholas des.
Lord Nicholas. Robert Nicholas, obviously the estranged cousin of Robert Johnson. He hasn't lost. Of course,
because they have the same first name, so that means they're
That's
related.
how names work, right?
Though, as we discovered, Robert Johnson was actually black, so who knows how that works out.
Well, you know how genetics and stuff.
It skips a generation. Right. What have you got, Manimal?
All right, so this is the last one. We got a grand finale here. So we've had NTR, which has trap in the title, but it doesn't actually have a trap. And now we have a show that actually does have a trap. It's Skirt no Naka wa whatever the shit. It's about a college student. It's about two college students who
thank God.
They get down to action. But it's not Yuri, because one of them's a guy.
Who dresses like a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and
contrary...
It's probably going to be spicy.
I mean...
They're college students. I think that tells you many things.
What's really funny is that, like, this one has a trap in it, and then the other one that has trap in the title doesn't.
Yeah.
Now, here's a question. Can anyone tell me, by just looking at that poster. Which one's the guy?
See, that's the thing. I assume that the guy is actually like the aggressor in this situation secretly.
No, that's not how traps work.
For those of you who don't have access to the image, there's one smaller petite girl with brown hair and one larger girl with big ass titties.
Yeah, read the description. The aggressor in the situation is the guy.
I thought the short-haired one would be it, and then the one with the ridiculously large breasts is going to be the actual female.
No, it makes sense to have it that way, actually, when you think about it.
Yes, but if you're also talking about trap anime, it would make sense, because the smaller petite girl is the one with all the legs showing.
Exactly. She's got to be she's the trap.
Well, I mean, if you look at the description, like, you can't tell right now, because there's not enough.
I mean, it could be going either way. It's hard to say.
Shall we have a wager? Are we putting a bet down?
Well, no, it says that Rio projects the image of the cool older sister.
I don't know who the fuck Rio is.
Rio is in fact a man. See? That's just it right there.
Oh, you're ruining it.
See, I knew that's how it'd be.
Okay, now this is more weirder. That the person...
They're fooling you.
No, that's weirder. I don't like the fact that the man is the aggressor. Like, I mean, it's weird in the first place, but it's even worse that there's a man dressed up as a woman pushing himself on a woman.
Oh, no.
Now this is getting real rapey real fast.
Exactly.
This will be something.
I mean, it's by Magic Bus, and I just clicked on them because I'm not familiar with their name.
By freaking Magic.
And they've done a few hentai, so
frizz.
It is going to deliver. I guess.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute short. It's going to be like that one about Coryn that's airing this season that's censored and everything.
Yeah, it's going to be. If the guy's the proactive one in this, then that's not good.
It looks like they've done a lot of old stuff too.
Cobra the animation.
Like half of this stuff on the list is just really old, in art styles.
I guess they must have been working for years to finally come back with this.
They're working for years, and they're like,
"This is the greatest thing we've ever done."
We've done it.
All expectations.
We're gonna do a Yuri show, but with man cross-dressing. How good's that gonna be? But
well, I mean, we're gonna find out.
We will find out. I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'll be honest. That's not something I'm interested in.
It's interesting.
You'll have to report back, tell us if it's worth watching.
It won't be, but it'll be amusing to see how it's done.
I mean, it's kind of got that morbid curiosity where you're like, okay, well, this is a thing. And I sort of like watching things that are so terrible, like Handshakers, because you have to sort of, when watching it, you remind yourself that a group of adults got together, conceptualized, and created this thing, secured budget for this thing, and made it. Countless hours of labor have gone into making that.
Yeah, but if these guys have made hentai, they got over that a long time ago.
Yeah, that's true. No, like, if that's what you make, that's what you make.
Haven't you seen that classic video
hentai?
where the, haven't you seen that video where the voice actress is, like, voice acting a hentai and she's just doing her thing and everyone's around and she doesn't give a shit?
Well, that's how a lot of them get into it, don't they, voice actors? A lot of them get their break initially in hentai.
I mean, a lot of regular actors get their break in porn. Jackie Chan was a porn star before he was an action hero.
No way!
Wait, I didn't know that. Are you serious?
Oh yeah, you can find Jackie Chan doing porn online. The porn was okay. The outtakes were hilarious.
It was okay.
No,
was he just freaking kung fu on that shit?
I was gonna say, no, I'm just picturing karate chopping some bitch in a windpipe.
Furious.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't...
No.
At least
Jackie Chan was a porn star.
Well,
Flying
shit.
fisting of fury.
Oh, please not. Please no.
Jackie Chan, All in the Family, 1978.
Oh no, don't tell me it's called All in the Family. No, I didn't
It's called
need to know
All
that.
in the Family.
I didn't need to know that.
Oh, that is interesting.
Coryn.
Do you think he did one of Bruce Lee?
No.
So I can't tell if this is actually porn or not. I think whoever posted this cut out all the links or the bits.
Oh shit. Coryn, what have
or
you
I'm
got?
just misunderstanding this post. I don't know.
You've misunderstood his early career. So it turns out Jackie Chan...
It's called Jack Chan porn, but it doesn't actually have any tits in it. So I don't know what's going on.
Then it's just like nothing. Then.
I think it might have been... Okay, it was an adult comedy film. Is what this one is. But there is normal just Jackie Chan porn.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Well, there's some homework for anyone who's interested.
That's legitimately amazing.
Oh, man.
Okay, like, what do you think, like, what are you better? Freaking the Stallone or the Schwarzenegger porn?
Schwarzenegger's got more puns that you could use, so, you know.
Yeah, but this is, like, pre-everything. Like, pre their big break.
Actually, no, I'm saying puns, but then I've just realised that Schwarzenegger did Predator, and you should never watch any kind of porn film with that title. So...
Oh, God.
No. Don't watch it. Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. Rocky, I mean...
Can you give me an impression of Sylvester Stallone reaching a climax? That's something I want to
Yeah, all you need to do is watch
it. There we go.
Like, you pretty much can watch any of those movies and get a good... Remember the frickin' beach scene in Rocky 3 when he's running with Apollo in those short shorts?
I feel like you studied that scene.
I studied it.
Coryn, what's your last show? Steer us back on board.
My last show isn't actually a full show. It's an OVA that's 3 episodes long. It is Maho Kutsu no Yomi Hashi Matsuhito, or is it known in English, The Ancient Magus's Bride.
Okay.
Which is a light novel series, which I've always been interested in the art design, because basically the whole idea is there's like this 8-foot tall ancient necromancer dude with a deer skull for a head, or like an antelope.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to get married or something, and he gets married to like a high school girl or something like that. But it's basically how this girl deals with this ancient sorcerer with a fucking antelope for a head.
That'd be quite funny.
A series of this.
It just got neat character designs and stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff to it, like she's dealing with an abusive family life, whatever.
Oh, they've done one episode of this series. So, okay, that's where my confusion is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. You will have to report back to us on that one. I'll probably wait till you say if it's a stellar hit.
I'm highly interested in the ONA called The Locker Room, a web series to be streamed.
That's an illegal one.
I forgot they're making the frickin' Setai Yakundama movie. It's like, what the shit? They're making a movie of that? Like, I guess instead of a 3rd season, they're doing this, so it'll look really good.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell they're gonna make this thing a movie, because it's all just the same kind of jokes on rapid fire. It works in a show, so we'll see
it'll
how
just be that, but for
out.
longer. We'll get into movies in a second anyway.
That's all there is to say for movies.
Okay, fair enough.
Listen to freaking No Game No Life, which I don't.
Final one that I've got is Yokai Apartment no Yuga na Nichicho, which translates to fuck knows something about an apartment. Basically, it is a bit of a weird one. Basically, the guy's parents, he's an orphan.
This is the weird one.
Well, you know, his parents died when he was in middle school. He moved in with his relatives. They had him, but you could tell he was being a burden, so he wants to move out. So he graduates, but obviously he's a poor student and doesn't have any money, doesn't really have much income, so he decided to live at a dormitory. The only problem with the dormitory is that it is inhabited by some, like, monsters and ghosts and zombies and all this, except for another normal schoolgirl. She's just an average high school student alongside him. The rest are all monsters and yokai and all that kind of shit. She can exorcise spirits and exorcise demons and stuff, so I'm guessing they're going to work together, but probably not. It's more of a slice of life and supernatural, so I think it's going to be more of a light-hearted kind of thing. I just find that...
Are we sure it's a girl? Because everyone else on this poster is a very pretty boy.
It says a cute girl named Akine.
But the one who looks like it might be a cute girl could also pass
Have you seen the show called Love Stage?
Have I seen the show called what, sorry?
Love Stage?
Nope. Is this the same setup?
No.
Okay.
Just never mind.
Okay. But yeah, so I think it could be a bit wacky, a bit out there, and sort of like my replacement for Love Tyrant this season, I think, if it's over the top and sort of, really, really out there. I like that kind of wacky comedy. It's a nice staple for me. Is anyone going to be checking that out? I don't blame you if you aren't.
No.
I don't think it's a stellar. Okay. Well, that's our 15 picks. I guess
50 picks.
Is there any others that you want to sort of gloss over, or?
No, it's a pretty unexciting season.
Seems like it's a season laden in cute girls.
Yeah. Okay, I'll rapid fire a couple then.
Every season's like that though, but it's not necessarily a good
but this more than others.
Yeah,
I think.
No, not really. Actually, when you consider things.
I'll rapid fire a couple then that I took notice of. 18 If. It looks cool. It's from Studio Gonzo. I like the PV. There's no information about it.
Freaking Gonzo! They're making shows again. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I thought Akiba's Trip would just be like they'd shit that out and that'd be it. But oh my!
Well, I like the look of the PV, but the problem is it's a multimedia project that also includes a VR game and a mobile game.
So that's what shut me down. Multimedia project, part of a fucking phone game. I'm like, well,
yeah. So
obviously, I'm not gonna play that.
Yeah.
So now it's coming to America. Like the PV does look interesting.
Yeah, the art and visuals look good. Doesn't really tell you anything about the story, but that's the only problem because it's a VR game and a mobile game. I don't feel like we're going to get the full story. If we do, that's amazing. But yeah,
you're gonna need the whole thing to get everything you want, which we're not gonna get.
For a special one for Nair, Centaur no Nayami. It's about a teenager who is a centaur. That's
I'll say, and her friends also happen to be sort of animals things. Like, I guess one just has like a demon tail. The other might be a I don't know, rabbit.
I just love how being a teenager is never easy, especially for a centaur.
I mean, sure. Yeah.
Like, it looks fine. I like how the fact they gave her clothes that are like normal clothes, but yeah, like everyone's like demons and shit like that.
I like how they keep stressing how it's just I like how it's a seinen. Why does it need to be geared to... I thought it'd be more comedic and lighthearted.
All these things get labeled as that now.
I guess, yeah. To make
it's really a worthless genre tag, really.
Yeah, just to say it's more edgy. And then you've got this one, which has to, hands down, have the worst description ever, because it doesn't tell you what this thing is.
Ever.
Kopeki Denshi Oyama-kun. Okay, this is the full description. The handsome young soccer genius named Aoyama is a Japan representative. His play style is cleanliness. He doesn't tackle and he doesn't head the ball. If he's doing a throw-in, he'll only do it if he's wearing gloves.
That's good. That's very important. That's very, very important. It's a soccer series, and this guy needs gloves. That's good.
See, that synopsis is even longer than the one on my anime list, which is Aoyama is a high school boy who has a fastidious nature, but is he a genius soccer player? ?
I guess this guy likes to be clean or something like that, and he plays soccer.
He's got an OCD. But surely, if he doesn't head the ball, and if he doesn't tackle... I guess if he's a striker, he might be okay if he doesn't tackle.
Oh, I see what the point is. It's just he has these weird traits and he plays soccer.
It's dumb.
To me, it feels like Sakamoto, just high school student does things, but weirdly.
See, Sakamoto is a legend, and they're never going to top Sakamoto. And by having a freaking guy who probably freaking cleans the soccer ball every time and redoes the lines on the field every 2 seconds, like, that's not how you do it.
Yeah. You've got Dive, which I'm guessing is a competitive. Stop it.
I say Stop it. Dive is free again.
Yeah, looks like free. There's lots of sort of lowly ones, I guess. Well, not lots,
Dive
but
is
a
one of
couple.
my favorite songs on Incesticide, next to Sliver.
Movie-wise, No Game, No Life, as you said. Anything else that's really coming out that tickles your fancy, guys?
I'm going to give a shout out to what was it called? Maiden Abyss, which has a little cutesy art style that kind of reminds me of Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Shout out to
And
me.
I don't know what it's about, but it looks kind of fun.
There's a new
all
Pokemon
about-
movie.
Digimon?
Pokemon.
I mean,
This is the point where like you stop caring and you're just like whatever.
Yeah, this is the point where we're trying to see things that, so...
There's nothing more to say. 'Cause
I mean, I have to say though, the poster for Digimon Adventure Tri 5 Kyosei is badass.
I've not seen
Digimon
it
and
yet.
badass in the same sentence.
Hey,
No,
listen,
look at this
whoa.
poster.
Listen.
Okay, hold on.
Look at that poster.
Oh, okay. To be fair, that is pretty cool, actually.
That's a fantastic poster. I don't know what's going on in Digimon anymore, but
I don't even. This is Digimon. Are you serious? This looks
that's
like
Digimon.
What? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You win
Yeah,
this round.
remember? Listen, the original like Digimon series with the Mega Evolutions, first time that happened, that was good. Can't remember what the bad guy was called.
I don't even freaking know what Digimon is, man.
Oh yeah, you're too young.
Sometimes I'm too young, just I didn't give a shit.
Too young. He's too young for that shit. He went past Pokemon and Digimon.
I mean, I remember like the first Digimon movie was actually really solid, and like that whole thing with the vampire Digimon was really good.
Vampire Digimon.
Yeah, man.
Like there was a whole build up, and like he had like his 4 like sub generals, and eventually he came into the real world to fight them all. It was cool. Like it was one of those like the whole show built up to that point, and after that they did like a massive time skip and changed the protagonist around. And
Exactly. That's what I mean. The last one was oh god, what was his name? That was the best part. That was the season 1. The end of season 1 was awesome. I can't remember what the fuck his name is. Never mind.
I don't know.
It's not pertinent, I guess. Overall then, okay, summer season, overall, we'll go around the table. Manimal, what are your thoughts on the summer season?
I already said my thoughts. It looks like whatever. New game and NTR will be something to watch. Other series I'll check out because why not? And it'll be whatever.
Okay. Coryn, have you got a more in-depth or more...
It's not 100% my
Beefier
bag,
response?
but I feel like I'll find some stuff that I like in there.
Okay.
I feel like at least one of these shows we've gone through will be a standout hit.
Yeah. I agree. There's a couple...
Yeah, TQ9.
There's a couple that I think can break out and be good. The one that I might watch that I left off my list that I forgot to mention was Suriduri Children? Suriduri Children. Suriduri. Children. It's 15 minutes long episodes.
Suriduri Children.
And it's a series depicting various scenarios of young love. So it might be, I'm assuming it's episodic, so it's different cast of characters each time and just
Oh my God, I love this title.
different scenarios. So it might
Sort
be
of
cool.
like a series of short stories.
I think so. I think that might be what it is, and I'm quite intrigued because it could be cool. Like, school, high school romance or middle school romance. That could be cool.
Okay, now you say that, but I just read the description and I'm not so sure I agree with you.
Okay.
A series depicting various scenarios of young love, that matches up.
Yeah.
These stories range from a boy crippled by his absolute lack of confidence in himself, cannot even accept the fact that the girl of his dreams actually asked him out on a date, to, this is where it changes, to the near psychotic girl that pours her own blood into her homemade chocolate in order to win his heart.
Oh,
I have to
okay.
watch the show now.
Okay.
It goes straight fucking dark.
I didn't see
What
that
the
part.
hell?
I didn't scroll down
That
enough.
means that this is going to be the masterpiece.
It's
Okay.
apparently based on a 4-coma series. But holy hell, what was with that last sentence?
That's very fascinating, and I need to watch this now.
I love how that's turned you on it.
The PV doesn't represent that bit at all. It's just... What?
It's freaking Yandere series secretly.
It goes 1 to 100, like really quickly there.
Good job.
Yeah, because the PV looks like I quite like the visuals. It's nice. It's like a little shoujo-y, slice of lifey. Not very harsh lines or anything in terms of the visuals. It's all softly drawn. Other than that, no. Overall, I'm a bit disappointed. Like, obviously, we're just previewing it. A lot of things could surpass expectations, but there's not many obvious big hitters here for me personally. There's enough that I should enjoy it, but I always think of summer as the culmination of the year. Like, the biggest and best should be there.
Well, it hasn't been like that for the last 2 seasons. So
it's always hard to say, so who knows? We'll find out.
Well, in 4 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, we'll be doing some first impressions, so make sure you check out the happy hour when we do that. Because, you know, you want to see what we know, what we think. Manimal will probably be writing some. I might do some. Who knows? We'll see where the wind takes us.
That's what you've been saying every single preview.
And and I tell you what, if you guys disagree, if you've got any that you think are going to be a surefire hit, make sure you comment in the video, let us know, and we'll investigate further. But I think that's us done for the summer season. I think that's everything we can say.
That is it. That is all in the Hall of the Walls.
So, that's the summer season preview done, and episode 92. So before we head out into the wilderness, is there anything you guys, any parting shots, anything you want to say?
I'm going to have to take a parting shot to what is the thing called on your toe and your finger. It's like the middle part, that like lump of like skin or whatever, that like the bone. Is there a name for it?
What?
No,
the
not the knuckle. Not the knuckle.
The bit of skin between your fingers?
Yeah, is there a name for that?
The webbing?
Probably, but I don't know it.
Webbing.
No, not the freaking...
Not webbing, Jesus.
We're not Spider-Man. I'm talking about like your knuckle and then your fingernail, but the part between...
Your finger?
Between your fingernail?
Between the knuckle and the fingernail.
Yes, between the knuckle and the fingernail. That part, that weird, like...
The finger.
Your phalanges?
Is that what it's called?
Well, all the bones in your hand, the long bones in your hands are called phalanges.
My phalanchino. I'm gonna take a shot to the phalanchino.
Oh man. Okay, that was a fucking exercise to get there.
They are your intermediate phalanges.
We are learning things on this cutting edge episode.
What about you, Coryn? Have you got anything that you need to say?
I have lots of things I should probably say. Charla, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you and the kid. But, I was under a lot of stress. And sometimes you just gotta get away. I should send you the money I owe you. I'm sorry.
They're gonna come after you. They're gonna collect that.
They're gonna take your new settee.
They're
Slipped
gonna
into
get
English then. Slipped into the English
what?
The repos.
It's called a settee in England. A settee. There you go. Sofas are settees.
That's weird.
Before we go out, we need to say one last thing. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Nairbond, tying a knot when this episode is released.
Oh, really? Their wedding's that soon?
Yeah. I don't know. Does he want anyone to know? I'm sure he does. He's told us he's engaged. That's fine. I'm sure it doesn't matter.
He can't stop us.
Yeah, fuck it. This is the end of the episode. He ain't going to listen all the way through to this. Congratulations, Nair. Hope you have, a happy and fantastic day and a rich and full wedding and married life as well. That's the word I was trying to say. Not a rich and full wedding. A rich and full wedding,
marriage. But the rest, who cares about that?
Just the wedding itself. As soon as you fucking got back, that's it. You're crashing back down to earth, son. But no.
Yeah.
Happy and full marriage. Congratulations. He's our boy. More so,
for the love
Coryn's
of God,
boy
if you
than
don't
us.
use the Bop Bop as your wedding song, I will fight you.
Oh my God. Do you think he could bet? Can we ask him to put the Bop Bop as part
It's the freaking wedding dance. Everyone's getting hyped. It's the Bop Bop followed by phone call for Stelly.
He has a big party this fall, so we'll see.
The Bop Bop's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
What are we going out on? Are we going out on the Bop Bop?
If you want to.
I think we have already, but fuck it, let's go on the Bop Bop.
We have. How about we go out on a new song then? If we got on the Bop Bop, we'll go out on a song called "Pinstripe Kermit," which opens some style.
Can I confirm that does Pinstripe Kermit contain any lyrics regarding my posterior?
No.
Well, it's not as good as the Bop Bop, but this is Pinstripe Kermit, guys. Take care. Bye. Love you. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye.
I'm singing out of tune on this song.
I was out on my bike for a little trip down the park where skater kids rip. With my straw hat on and my pinstripe suit, I was reclaiming life from the heel of a boot. Down the pavement path, bell-bottom jeans, ringing in the good mood and daylight dreams. No patch of mud, gonna muck it up. This is my day, don't freak it up. You can't slow me down. No, 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 I won't be stopped. Pin straight and looking fine. No, 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 I can't be dropped. Hit a patch of nails from the skater kids. They tried to get me to fall in their lunchbox lids. My bike blew flat and twisted around. My leg snapped in the form of a frown. You can't slow me down. No, 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 I won't be stopped. Twisted up, yet looking fine.